what was your reaction when he told you he was leaving? Can you
Well,
remember?
he did it because they were drafting,
Of course.
and he
Yes.
didn't want to have to be drafted. He wanted to go in the Navy because of the family thing.
And then Lyle joined a few years later,
About 2 years.
about 2 years later,
Yeah.
and also in the Navy.
Yes.
Okay. So you were already accustomed to having one son away.
Yeah.
Was it easier for you when Lyle left?
Yes, it was.
Did Rudy come back often to see you?
As often as they let him.
Yes.
It was so much fun having him back. He went hunting one time and got a deer. And some of his friends from the Navy came, and I made a dinner for them. There were big steaks out of that deer.
Did he talk to you about what he was experiencing in Vietnam?
Well, he couldn't talk about what he, because what he had was stuff that you couldn't talk about.
Okay.
Now, they'd ask him what his job was, and he said, well, I can't tell you.
How about Lyle?
Well, he was on a ship that carried stuff. They had the fastest offload of any of the ships.
Did he ever serve with his brother? Did they ever
No.
see each other?
No. No. Rudy was in the Mediterranean for a while. He was on the Kennedy.
On the Kennedy.
I don't remember the name of the ship that Lyle was on. You'd have to ask him.
Of course. So how long was Rudy? Do you remember how long he was gone?
4 years.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's what they sign up for is 4 years.
And Lyle was also served 4 years.
Yes. And Lyle was in a ship that was off the shore when Saigon fell. And the people were coming out in boats, even in a helicopter. They landed in a helicopter on the boat, on the ship. And Lyle said they pushed it over the side because they couldn't have that helicopter on there.
They couldn't have the helicopter on the ship?
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't one of theirs. It was from Vietnam.
Oh.
And people were just, I think they took 1,400 people on their ship, something like that. And there was one time, Lyle said they had a hose with water, and some guy cut a hole in it and was selling water to other people there on the ship.
A Vietnamese doing that?
Yes. I read about so many things that fellows who were fighting the enemy, and it's awful. I would feel so sorry for the mothers. I didn't have anything like that. My sons were safe.
And even though they couldn't tell you exactly what they were doing, you knew they were out of immediate harm's way.
Yes. My next to the youngest daughter, her daughter went in the Navy, and she was in there for 4 years. She met a fellow while she was there, and they had 2 children. Finally, they got married. He's still in the Navy. He's going to finish the time when he gets out. He's going to be able to get the training to be a physical therapist. And he's colored.